That's all shtick. That still tears me up. The chopper site, you know and trust.
Well, you know,
wait.
Oh, wait.
Look at us sentimental. Who's playing guitar, folks? Somebody tell me who's playing guitar. With boughs of holly. Now listen up. Here it comes.
Oh.
Who is that? Did you ever try to play a saxophone?
No.
What a pain in the ass.
It ain't me, man. It ain't ever going to be me.
That little girl that gets on the website once in a while at Coffee Can.
Yeah.
She played flutes and saxophones and clarinets and all of that shit.
Really?
Got about 1 million buttons on them. What do you know?
I have a hard enough time with 6 strings. I got a hard enough time with 4 strings, man.
I got a tough time to set a drum.
There's all kinds of stuff that can go wrong. You guys see the Hog Halters Drive inboard rear brake system. It's pretty neat. Yes, I have seen that. And Breeze says Trash playing guitar, and yes, Trash does play guitar, and it's quite an accomplished guitarist. We're talking about $1,700 Broders that Fat Bob bought. Okay. Hey, go ahead, Dave. Go to the chat room if you would, guys, and you'll find a link that Fat Bob just put up. If you can copy that and put that up. We want to take a look at these right in the bottom line there. Let's go put these up. These are $1,700 Broders.
Good Lord.
Well, I know why they are, man. Look, they're from RCC Components, which is nice stuff, man. I mean, this is.
I was griping because I had to pay $150 for a pair of stainless steel rotors from a Softail.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, this is serious braking power here. This is serious brake. Here we go.
Pre-buffed.
There it is right there, man. Pulley rotors. Look at that, man. Holy smokes. And there we have it on a right-hand side drive, it looks like, on that picture. See if you can – we can't blow that one picture up, can we?
No, look behind you.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah.
Pulley rotors.
Wow.
That would be a Poulter.
A poltergeist.
We're going to get it pulled one way or another, aren't we?
That is cool, man.
It is.
That is but you want to know something? Look, if you're running a right-hand side drive, okay, number one, you got to be running a massive powerhouse, and you're running a really big fat tire, right? I mean, that's the reason you're going to be running that, right? So you're not going to. Whoa, okay, yeah.
There you have it.
That might be worth $17.
Now, does that caliper? Who's doing this?
Fat Bob, man.
Is he with us?
Yeah, he's hanging out in the chat room.
Fat Bob, you got to hang that caliper upside down like that, brother.
Man, look at those.
I got real heartburn with doing that.
That's cool. There's one there that they were just showing that looked like a drag, like the old,
that?
Yeah, that, man.
Looks like a mag wheel. Looks like a Krager mag.
That's what I was going to say. Krager mag, man. Look, that's pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
I kind of like that, man.
Put it on the fucking Batmobile.
I like it, man. I think it's cool. Look at that, man. Jesus.
Well, they got any number of designs that you want.
Yeah, I know. That's cool.
Well, that's a lot of money. It's $1,700.
Well, imagine how much money you spend if you didn't stop.
Okay.
If it didn't work, which is why, if you're looking at getting some of that DNA stuff or some of these other things there, Fat Bob said I paid less than $4,000 for the entire roller. Seller had over $8,000 in it.
You did good, brother.
So you did great, man. If you bought an $8,000 roller and for $4,000 and it had those puppies.
Yeah,
on there, man.
Hey,
Jesus,
look,
dude.
Fat Bob. I'm not bad mouthing your deal there at all.
No,
Believe
man,
me,
that's cool.
Just having a little fun with it. But
I love it.
Boy, that just they want a lot of money for.
Oh, well,
stuff.
that's like PM. There's a pricey mothers, man. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
I mean, you want $500 for a brake caliper?
Yeah,
high.
I know.
Come on. I don't care what it's made out of, man. This is solid gold. It doesn't blows me at night. It's not worth.
Well, now you rode the Triumph along with me a year before last. when we were still with the Biker Nation.
Right.
And we went downtown and we rode those new Triumphs.
Right.
And they had tremendous amount of power.
Right.
That 3-cylinder job, that lightning rocket thing. My God. I had that thing on the rear wheel in third gear.
Yeah, those suckers have so much power.
All I did was crack the throttle and it came right up. And the scary part, or not the scary part, but the neat part of it, the really impressive part of that motorcycle was the brakes.
Yeah, weren't those Bremos?
Oh, man.
On there? Those were.
I don't know what it was, but man, when I grabbed a handful of that, it just was. I mean, I came down in a quarter of a block from doing like 80.
I think the deal is if you're going to build a rocket ship like that, make sure you got a landing pad. You know what I mean?
Well, there is that.
I mean,
that's for sure.
I'm working on. By the way, after last weekend, I got to tell you, I went out in the garage. And what I did was I moved a whole bunch of boxes, I cleaned up a bunch of stuff, and I said, I'm going to get this goddamn gasser running. Okay, because everybody's giving me grief because I worked on this bike for a while. I was kind of busy doing some other stuff. But, that needless to say, I mean, I haven't got it. And I looked at it, and the funny thing was I thought there was so much left to do on this bike. And I looked at it and went, there's no shit left to do. I mean, I got to coat the gas tank and run some wires, man. This sucker's fired up.
You'll fire it.
I actually have to put a belt on it. For some reason, I built it without a belt on it, which was stupid. I should have thrown a belt to the frame when I had it, when it was just a frame.
That's one of those things, that chopper building video.
Oh.
They'll tell you about that.
That's like the first thing you do is with a soft tail. Pull it apart, put a belt in it, and then don't do shit until you do that. Because, 3 months later, you'll be looking at it going, I had to take all this shit off to put a belt on it.
Yeah, I'm coming up with a system where you don't have to pull the swing arm to put a belt on it, though.
You are?
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, man, there's a system that can make some dough, man. All you need is some kind of replacement belt that you can put around there and go clip, and put it together.
Everything you do with the belt. Be a stock belt.
Stock belt, and a way to put a stock belt on a soft tail swing arm without busting the swing arm.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this off air. We're going to go into business together. It's not like we aren't already.
Yeah. You ain't calling this gig a business, are you?
Yeah, and I tell you, no. Real businesses make money. James, how you doing, man? James logged on with us here. We got the usual suspects: Big Hubbles, Fat Bob Breeze, LCM1, Little John, SCDX, Sporty.
Hey, Little John, how was
Josh
breakfast?
is hanging around. Everybody's hanging out. Big Hubbles says, I have 2 belts. I know. Well, you got, but Big Hubbles, you're not really dealing with a stock bike, are you there, brother?
Do I look like the Grinch?
Nah, kind of. You don't have that greenish look,
I used to.
There are 2 things. Yeah, I know. There are 2 versions of the Grinch. Talking about Chris, there are 2 versions of the Grinch. There's the old cartoon one, the half-hour cartoon, which is voiced by... Who's the Grinch in the half-hour cartoon?
I couldn't tell you.
You don't know who that is?
No.
Oh, come on.
No idea.
One of the classic voices of all time.
No idea.
Vincent Price.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, yeah. Watch the original.
There's a guy with $1 million voice.
Really,
there, brother.
Watch the original Grinch, and it's done by horror master Vincent Price, and he's got this great.
I'll be damned.
Oh, it's wonderful. The Grinch, some say his heart was 2 sizes too small. That's
kidding. I'll be damned.
Vincent Price.
Did you see the film Forrest Gump? Here's another piece of trivia.
Yeah, I saw the film Forrest Gump.
Okay, remember when he was with Elvis? When Elvis Presley was a
Yeah.
Who did the Elvis voice for that film?
I don't know.
There's a trivia question for the Give 'em Cracks in the chat room.
Out?
Check that out. Find that out. Answer me that. And if you Google it, you lose. Okay.
Big Hubble says, I have 2 belts. Little John said, call the chain.
Or a shaft.
Big Hubble says, how can I balance that back wheel?
Put it on a wheel balancer.
Yeah, but will that thing ever... It's kind of like 2 hubs kind of welded together, remember?
Yeah.
Remember what he did? It's like 2
Hey, give it a shot. Give it a shot. The stem on most of those computer balancers is long enough. It'll reach through there. Give it a shot. Put it on a computer balancer and see what it does.
I take it to it. Those are like truck hubs or something. I take it to a truck.
Oh, wait a minute. The hubless wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit, I don't know.
How are you going to balance that?
I don't know. I don't think you're going to have to worry about it between you and I.
Fat Bob says, Big Hubbles, how's the build going?
Or set it on a bubble balancer.
A bubble balancer? What is a bubble balancer?
Haven't you ever seen a bubble balancer?
No, I don't know what that is, man. What is that?
That's how they balance tires before they hit computer spin balancers.
Really?
Yeah.
Bubble balancer.
Yeah, that's how they balance wheels.
I'll be darned. I
It's just a platform. You put your wheel on it, center your wheel on it.
Yeah?
All right. Release it. And
Yeah.
it would, and just like a level, it would
Oh,
move, and you'd move your
oh.
weights around until you got that bubble right dead center, lock it down, put your weights on it, and you're done.
You know, that makes all the sense in the world, man. You don't have to spin those things at a million miles.
It takes
an hour.
some time. You got to be willing to screw around with it a little bit, but it does work well.
Well, that'd be cool. So, well, there you
Does
go,
work
Big
well.
Hubbles. A
Yeah,
bubble balancer.
Yeah, see if you can
gotta
get it on a
make
bubble
your,
balancer.
You got to make your either find somebody who's got one of those things.